and starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Black 40. 43. Ready.
Out of the gun, and they'll give it to him inside. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Saker in from the secondary, making that stop.
A 6-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready. 33. Yellow. 22 needle. What's the key? Needle blue. Steel black. Hut.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. If you get explosive plays, those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Red. Smash. Red. Black Ultra.
Back now, pressure coming. He finds a Dunze downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders finish up their opening drive. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Maybe number one in the ball in the NFL is hard. That play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Fields out of the gun. And this one is launched downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And third down now.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, Ted. Here we go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Black, 95. Get ready to spin. Get ready to spin. Black. Tight end on the ball. Tight end on the ball. Ready?
They'll run it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ready.
Now looking to throw. He finds Neighbors right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Mega.
To the air now on first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Claws red. Light blue. Fury, yellow. Black ultra. Set.
Looking inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Steel black. Grill green. Hut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal. No doubt they're taking a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 7-point lead in the first. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead to 8.
Raiders 14, visitors 6. Joshua 30 to kick off.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, going out right here. Go.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Back to Genty. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. From there by Mike Green.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Genty. A gain of 6. That's good for a first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Chicago.
Another give here to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 14-6 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They start out 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. There's a design run. Fields has it. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. He is quickly making a habit of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
11. Don't jump. Ready? Go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
It's inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago!
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Fields looking to throw this. Chased out to his right. And he will get into the end zone. Only fair. He got them the touchdown, so they let him pick up the 2 as well. after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
3, 60 reps, set.
Lone back gets the handoff. Getting in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Red, slide blue. Blue stripe. Ready.
Pass play coming here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball pick, 10 block, red, cycle. Smash, red. Spike, white. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Back to throw on 3rd down. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Set.
Working on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 19 at the 47-yard line.
Black Ultra. Here we go. 50, green, black shot.
He's going to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Fury, yellow. Ready?
They'll throw it here on 1st. That's to Dunze again. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And that's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
3 yards on the game. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Visitors 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Go.
Here's Genty running right. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not to move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Pitch play to Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. That's exactly the result they need. Is enough to keep this drive moving.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So 1st down from the 41. Running from the pistol here with Genty. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
11. 3-19.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but you'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Yellow, blue. Red, yellow.
Motion, reset.
Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Look at that power, deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. And He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
No muss, no muss. Here we go.
Throwing on first down. Fields. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Looking slant route, complete. And he takes it down to the 33. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap to Fields. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Too far, and the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Easy. 319, that's nothing. 11. Tonight.
Fields throwing once more. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set now. First and 10.
Hey, Terry. Here we go. 158, right.
Now Fields again. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. They've got to regroup for second down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
331. Hey, Monday. Right.
Throwing again, it's Fields. And in for the Chicago touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go. Set.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's going to have about 2. It's second down now. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Red cycle. Set. Ready. 6 black ultra. Cut.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. has him on the quick hitter. Short kick up to their own 31. Good stop made by Barrett Carter. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Dropping back to throw. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to is the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Genty from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go.
And off to Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stops in the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Short pass brought in. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Fields sneaking it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Play action now. It's Fields. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, Karen. Here we go. 19 instruction. Yep.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Big game, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have the 1st down. They're throwing it. Jump off, Coffey's back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Takes the second down snap. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great one. We talked about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Here's White on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Back red, cycle. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Back to work they go after the interception. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
38-yard line.
Shot, black, 95. Flight blue. 6, mega. 10.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds a man right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Red, yellow. Here we go, here we go. 33, yellow, claws red. Set.
He's going to throw it again. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That's a Vegas first down.
Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Set, huh?
They are throwing it again. Through the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Going to the ground again on first. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. On the keeper, here's Fields. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Fields to throw. It's a screen play to Gentry. Down to the 10. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody.
And he gets in. Touchdown.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the double.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Katie, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. Right, yellow, 43. Hut.
You just get the play off. Caught, nice gain left side. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Set, ready.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Go,
32. Set, go.
Working now from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Was that just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
On 1st down, Gentry. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun give here to Gentry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
Here we go. Punch right. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. He has the 1st over the middle. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Medical staff hurrying out to the field after that play, Brock. Looks like somebody was injured, and oh, no, it is running back Ashton Gentry. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
The kicker on for the
Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part with padding the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Yellow, 22. Set.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Still sticking with the passing game. He finds a Dunze downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's another Raiders first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Green, blue strikers.
Motion.
Set.
In the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and a hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Gronk, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle in your mind, and now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when we get to the
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
that was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Edo blue. Blue, 32. Hut.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. They're going to be set up just a few yards for Bader here. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down.
52 blast.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Complete on the option. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Set. Hut. Ready. Ready.
He finds him right side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. Set.
He'll look to throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the fourth. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. They'll toss it. Genty. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Medical staff hurrying out to the field after that play, Brock. Looks like somebody was injured, and oh, no, it is running back Ashton Genty. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. For big yards on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Hey, can't.
This is Johnson heading right. They'll give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go. 331.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's Johnson again. They're still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Johnson. Here we go.
A give. This is Johnson. Trying to break free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. On the ground again with Johnson. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Johnson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we bid you farewell from Las